lie down. Lie down. Good morning. Good morning, good morning. Go and lie down a little bit, okay? Just a little bit. Go on. Jesse's feeling a little bit poorly this morning, so that's why I'm a little bit late. Go and lie down. It's okay. Go and lie down. I have to know what her deal is, but we'll see, I guess. David's gone to his golf trip. Maybe she's just sad that he's gone. Ooh. So today we're going to do these little guys, this little group. Hey. Hey. Hey, just lay down. She's just standing right next to me. Weirdo. I've also noticed that in my pattern, like the sample pattern, I've added another little one up here because groups of even numbered things like really look weird to me, like even these two. So I think I'm going to add one more so that there's 7 instead of 6, because now all I can see is this V situation. Do you see it? So I'm going to add one more. Just like that. I probably won't be exactly there, but... And I'm going to start with this dark green color, 3 strands, and we're going to do the whipped backstitch for the stems. At this point, you should be getting an idea of which stitches are good to fill in different things. So maybe before I even said what we were going to do for the stem, in your mind, you might have had an idea of, oh, maybe I could do this with that, or maybe I could fill it with this stitch or that stitch or whatever. So let's begin. You can start anywhere that you want to. The whipped back stitch is just where you do the back stitch, and then you go back and you slide your needle under each of the stitches so that you do not see these stitch hole lines. So instead of 3 individual stitches, it will look more like one long twisty stitch. Yeah, so I've done 3 stitches, 1, 2, 3. And I'm gonna go up here. And it doesn't matter if you whip it from this way to that way or this way to that way, meaning it doesn't matter if you slide your needle under this way or if you slide your needle under that way. It really doesn't matter. Obviously, I'm right-handed, so for me to go this way to this way is easier for me. But you pick a direction and you do every single stitch in that direction. So you're gonna slide under this way. And again. Sorry, I'm like covering up the thread when I do it. Give her a slight tug. You don't want to pull it too tight. And then go back down where you started from. Obviously, there's a knot there. So just be mindful of that. And that's it. Easy peasy. So we're going to continue that for all of the stems. And for this one at the top, I'm just going to make up a little one because it really doesn't matter. I could do 3 or 4 stitches. I wouldn't make them too tiny because then you'll be stuck sliding your needle under every single little stitch. Just be careful not to do what I've just done. So you really don't want to snag any of the other stitches that you've already made. So that might be, you might have to do some strategic needle pointing. Good morning, Carrie. And even for one stitch, you can still slide it under and you will have a little, it'll look a little twisty. How is everyone on Saturday? Are you having a good day? Or do you have a good day planned? It actually doesn't look that rainy out today, for once. Just got 3 more to do. It's very windy today, though, I will say. Those boys playing golf, I don't know how they're going to do it. Oh, Meg said she's got bits and bobs to do. The oldest got her up at 3. For what? 3 o'clock for what? David's been getting up at like 5:45 or 5:30 to take Jessie for a walk. And this morning she was like, I'm ready to go. Let's go. And I was like, no, it's only 5:30. And she was like, yeah, let's go. They know their routines, man. Just to start the day, just excited. Oh. It's just the mail. Have to go get it because otherwise Jessie likes to take it and chew it up. Especially if they've like folded it in half or like tried to like fold it into quarters or something to fit in the mail slot. She's like, yes, a new play toy. So these ones will be a little tricky, and that's all right. And then I'll do one little one up here for this guy that I've just added. Again, you don't have to if you don't feel like it. But composition is really important. And down we go. I'm just gonna tie this one off. Looks like that snake game on the back. You know, when you had those like Nokia phones or whatever, you had the snake game. That was always fun. Right, I've chosen this kind of purpley bright pink for the flowers. And we're just gonna do 1 straight stitch for each of the flowers. Well, each of the petals of the flowers. So it looks like a loop here, but actually it's just a straight stitch. And I like to leave a little space in the middle for 1 French knot. We're using all 6 strands. You can add more petals if you want them to be more fuller. If not, that's okay too. And we did the stems first because we'll be overlapping the flower petals with the stems to make it look like what are you doing? Man, she is out of control today. I don't know what is her deal. So we just want to make sure that the petals kind of overlap the stems, and then that way they'll look like the stems are behind the petals, like they're real. You comfy? Hi. She's like, don't talk about me to your friends, okay? This is like the soothing part because you can just sit and listen to the thread going through. I love that. After all this time. Did anyone else try to practice stitching with both hands like I did the other day? It's so hard. Two more left. Cannot believe it. It's almost finished. Like, I just can't believe it. It's almost October, which means it's almost my birthday. It's gone so quick, Meg. I cannot believe it. Like, cannot believe it. Tomorrow is the last day for the leaves. Can you believe that? The last day for the leaves. Like, I can't. What am I going to do at 10 o'clock every morning? What am I going to do? Crazy. All right. And then I'm just going to do one little French knot for the middle of each of these. And then we're done for today. Like I said, it's gone quick. Carolyn said it's gone by so fast. Let's see if I have some extra. How about this yellow? Nice and bright. So I'm just taking a scrap that I have from a previous, I think it's these French knots here. And I'm just going to do all 6 strands, but 1 wrap. So it's going to look like a little tiny baby French knot. Of course, you can use less threads. Of course, you can wrap more times. It's up to you. Hello. Of course, if you want to add leaves to these little stems, you can add leaves. You can do whatever you want. Make it your own, you know? Thank you. Baxoa says it's amazing work. Now, because I really didn't leave a space for some of these, you can tell that it's like hard to pull through. That's also because I have all 6 strands and I'm not using a smaller needle. So if you use like 3 strands or 2 strands, use a smaller needle, it'll be thinner here and it'll be easier to go through. There we go. Sorry. All right, so that's it for today. That's all we've got. These little guys, you might have just this if you didn't want to add another one. Again, you don't have to. I only just realized when I was looking at the sample that I made 6 instead of 7. So you can choose what you would like to do with that information. Thank you, Carolyn. I can't wait to see your flowers and what you've done so far. And yeah, I hope you enjoy your Saturday. I won't go on and on and on because obviously it's Saturday and you guys want to get your day started. So I'll be uploading yesterday's video and today's video on YouTube in just a moment. And then, yeah, and then if you need to catch up, they'll be there. So if you're doing leaves, tomorrow's the last day. I'll show you the very last leaf and then how to finish your embroidery and some suggestions on how to hang it. And then if you're doing flowers, which hopefully you are because you're watching the video, I'll see you on Monday and we'll do the last one. All right, have a great day. Bye.